Hi guys. Oh, I don't know even where to begin with this. I really don't. Let me open chat. Let me turn my light out here. I'm making sure I'm not buffering. You guys, listen. Listen. I'm not really sure what to say about this or what to do. I would love if the authorities would come on in here and tell me to shut this down because it's so disgusting and it's the truth. And that you're going in to take care of this shit. What happened last night between Benny's and Jody Sue's YouTube channel was absolutely fucking embarrassing for the authorities. I think this is happening so crystal clear in the open and now as a game because no one's stopping them. No one. It's like they're being like, in your face, bitch. The two videos, I know, it's funny. First of all, everything I say and do falls under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything I do and say here, everything I do and say is for the sake of the missing Summerwell's children. All of them. This is not about Benny, and this is not about Jody Sue. This is about the Summerwell's missing children telling their story and showing their story through the videos that are on their YouTube page. I don't want to talk about them. It's not about him. It's not about her. It's about the fact that these two just gave the Summerwell's missing children a very clear avenue to show their story. And somehow it's all on your guys' YouTube channel, and whatever happened last night, y'all were in the same place. The spirits are so strong. Whatever happened to your videos really split apart. I would say that this time, for the very first time, the videos split apart. They didn't fall apart. Every item you're going to see tonight, you guys, is in the Summerwell's car. Every little piece of it is part of the car ride. Part of the car ride. You're going to see all the elements that you saw snuck in the back seat of the fake car. And I'm putting this out there, and it's going to be so clear. that if nothing happens, I would say that the authorities have to be investigated. Benny's whole entire video is a complete sacrifice. I've got it. I've got it. And Jody Sue just uses her face. Let me tell you something. Summer Moon Wells, we said in the beginning, had a reflecting thing above her head, okay? Like a one-way mirror. They have a reflecting whatever for the sake of trying to mess you up with your videoing. So what they have is a reflect, like a mirror. You're going to see the mirror tonight because Benny tried to use it and just didn't know how to use it. Wait 1 second, you guys. Okay. So I'm going to be pointing all this out to you, but when I do point it out, do realize that this is nothing everything you're going to see is what we've seen. The only difference is it's clear as a bell. That's the machine in front of you. It sits right behind Jody Sue. So to me, this is the end of the road. Like, to me, you don't go any further than these two for right now. You just don't. I'm going to show you why. Welcome, everyone, to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say here is for the sake of the Summer Wells missing children. Everything I do and say is for them. It has been a year of channeling, a year of receiving incredible, ridiculously disgusting information and not getting any justice with it. Today's going to be different. Today's going to be different. To my members here, Muffin Top, thank you. She is one of my mods, and so is Donna. Tonight, please, this isn't about what we think about it. This isn't about the people involved. This isn't about Benny or Jody. It's not about any of them. Let's keep this about the children. Let's keep this information in its place and understand and feel and see the dynamics behind all these missing children. This is for them. I can't do anything about the people who showed it. I don't care about them. I don't care. I don't care about them. So let's not discuss them, okay? So no, just be nice. This is all about, this is really, 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 you guys is really, 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 truly on my station here. It's about them. It's about them. Bernie, thank you. Hi, he's a member. Welcome, welcome. Heavenly and Angel Talk. Hey, welcome back. Muffin Top, you are there. Long Gone, welcome. Who else do we have? Lisa Gale, she is a member. Bernie, of course. Hi, welcome. I'm happy you guys all made it here. KD, hi, welcome as a member. Miss Peaches, welcome as a member. On your way in, you guys, I'd love if you just give a thumbs up. And of course, if you like what you see, and subscribe, join as a member. Superstars, super chats, whatever they're called, is always welcome. Oh my God, look at all these new people in here. This is great. Yeah, KD, Muffin. Okay, let's see who else we have in here from member. And this my subscribers. Hi guys. And anyone that's new, welcome to Purple Sneakers. Welcome to Lisa Gale. I don't know if I said your name yet. Crystal, welcome. Peaches, I said. And whatever members are here that I don't know are here. and you're waiting to watch, because this is going to be I don't know. I'm hoping tonight is really just brings the justice, and the children are able to tell their story loudly and clearly. The videos I'm going to be showing, I really haven't touched them much at all, because I was really quite fearful that something would fall apart. You're going to see, I taped as much as I could in the time period. I'm going to be showing you videos, the video both from Jody Sue's live and as well as Benny's. What I'm going to be showing you here in the goal, first of all, the goal is to tell their story. The other goal is to have those watching like you recognize and see the elements that we've been looking at for, I'd say, about a year, cutting to a year, are crystal clear, and they're either crystal clear in Benny's, or they're crystal clear in Jody Sue's. They're crystal clear in one of them. And then they cross over. So this we know is the machine. It's crystal clear. You're going to see the white buckets. You're going to see the machine like that. You're going to see everything. I will try to show you photos that are clearer, but I do tend to zoom in on the areas that you must watch, because most of the areas that you must watch, for some reason, he didn't realize it until maybe later when he started to have his hand cover up the bottom right-hand corner. You're going to see that that Benny's is super, super clear. There's a lot in his videos that are really clear, and what he tries to do is he tries to line up the person that's getting the shit kicked out of him with his phone edges. I'm saying this out loud because I really hope he's listening, and I hope that you understand that I'm no dummy after a year of literally making this my life. This isn't Benny's face, but it is lined up. The line going straight down is part of the equipment, and then it lines up with the edge of his phone. I want you to watch for that. I want you to watch for the machine. The machine that is basically cutting through the person that is laying on the table. Now, the table that they're laying on is the machine that you see Don using, and I also, wait till you see this, we have the machine in action, moving and rolling the body. But the thing is, I'm going to then, when I'm done showing you their videos, I'm going to show you how their movement of their machine is identical with what I've been showing you. And the jumping and the bumping is basically what you see Benny in the car. I'm always saying to you guys, he's not in a car, he's not in a car. So this is the machine that you all think is on his ceiling. They use those reflectors. But this happens to be one of the people that they're cracking the shit out of. And I'm going to show you this really, really clearly. Keep your eyes off of him. Keep your eyes off of the things that we don't give a shit about. Just don't look at him. I will stop to show you particular elements that we know are real, and we know that these body parts are being cut off. Trigger warning throughout this whole thing, because you will see this in action. It's in action, you guys. There's nothing covering it up. There's nothing to get in its way of doing its job. This is the fake Jody Sue, and this is the person who basically fell into the hands of a Summer Wells missing child. This is what the arms start looking like. Let me show you just a couple more pictures before I go right into the video, because the videos are pretty darn good. It's as I was watching Benny, I'm like, you've got to be joking me. Like, do you not get that I could, like, me being the clairvoyant, you have to stop it and do all this stuff. But within 10 seconds of me watching him play Jody Sue, I'm like, okay, am I the only one who sees this shit right now? Like, they are staring at the same person, and it's not Jody Sue. This is the equipment. They're sawing shit off. I'm going to show you. And if you can't watch it, you're just going to have to turn your head, because I've been pushed to the limit, and the children have been pushed to the limit. Unfortunately, this shit has to be shown. And I'm not showing it for freaking, likes or whatever. I don't care. Even though I do want you guys to do likes, of course, because I'm building a channel. But right now, you guys really are going to really see the equipment. Like what we've been looking at for so long. And it's super, super clear. The only thing you're going to, well, I don't even know, I don't know how, it will be really clear, but you have to look in sections. Like, I'll explain that. Like, you have to look in sections. Like, I'll stop it and say, you got to look down at the left-hand section on the bottom. That's where they try to cover things up the most, because it's usually when all of the screens meet, they show the most information, and they usually just all meet on the bottom of the page. I didn't replay it. Well, I guess I taped it slowly, but you're going to see her face. But when I play the video, like in this one, I'll show you, you'll see something like this in the photo right here. But when I start playing the video, it's not Jody Sue's face in the video. It's someone else sitting in the contraction. That's their head. Forget Jody's head. That's the person on the table of death, basically. On the table of death. I mean, listen, I didn't create this mess. I just know that this mess has to stop. And it's going to be a year. Nothing's changed. Nothing. I want to start with Benny. Now, This is Benny's video. I didn't remove anything. I didn't even remove my own voice because I didn't want to touch it. I don't know what's in the background. But look at this. I just started it. Do you guys see what's in here? So what I want you to do, because I'm going to want everyone's help in getting this to authorities. Let me just start this over so you see. That's basic. Let me just let it go and you see that this is a frame. So take a picture. This is the beginning of the video. I have it in all different circumstances. Like, it's not in order. But understand, I'm going to show you how I did this. In Jody Sue's video, I stop and I show you how to do this. So, and this is how I'm getting this picture. All I'm doing, let me show you here, see? I stopped on, I opened it up and I did a full screen. I am not pushing, when I don't, I think it's when I don't push down. The black appears. And then when I put my finger back on the cursor and push it down, like I push it down, let it right back up. Do you guys understand that this is what they're doing? This is what they're doing. Let's just let it play. Let me just let it play. I'll talk through it, but I'm not going to stop it. I'm trying not to get my phone in the way. This is Benny's bottom of his video. Benny's up top holding it. And for those that don't know, I could line this up with all the other cases to show that the machinery is exactly what you're looking at. Watch it move. Watch it move. I'm just moving the cursor. It flips it. Boom. Bingo. Bingo. Same movement as the machine I have from Montana. Now, watch it a couple more times and I'll show you the one from Montana. That movement, I have been saying, is the movement of the machine that's flipping the bodies. Watch this. Let me put this one on. Whoop. And when I do that, sometimes everything comes off. It's so weird. Okay, here's this one. This is the body flip. Same machine as I just showed you in Benny's video is all the way in the back of the room. Boom. Watch. Same machine. This is from Arbana Papillon's Mother's Friends videos. I'm like, they're flipping the fucking bodies into the ground. Now we have Benny's who matches. Same thing. The only difference is this is Arden Papillon, and they're in Montana. And we have, I wouldn't even call it summer moons. We have Benny sitting in Texas. Can't call it summer moons. It's not a summer moons video. I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's continue. All right, let's go. Where was I? Okay. Watch the flip. Same thing. There it is. Very clear in his video. That's the machine. Okay, wait. That's the machine. The white with the I'll go slowly. Like I'll play it slowly when we're done. I'm just letting it play out. That's the long machine with the screen on the top. And then that's the flipping, whatever that flipping thing is, right? So Benny is just showing Jody Sue, whose video is freaking falling apart. Not falling apart. It just ripped apart. I think Benny came in for a savior. Like something happened where she needed more layers. I have no idea. But boom. And watch that movement he makes. That's the same movement he makes in the fake car. High trigger warning, because this is chopping someone's freaking arm through. This is the machine going through someone's arm. That's very clear. See how it's moving? Benny's kind of moving with it. This is the machine. This is freaking believable. This is unbelievable that this is on video. Here's the machine. Wait till I slow it down and you see the faces. There it goes again. There's the face. Makes the movement like he's in the car. You could see, I'm not going to stop it, but just watch. How close he gets. Let me explain something to you. That's not Benny. This is the guy. It's a very close up. Let me stop here and show you. Whoever that is the one who's going in the machine. That's the exact shape. So you guys are going to look at this. So that's the shape of the machine. That's the shape of the keychain. This is it, you guys. Oh my God. Here's the machine. Watch this part. This is another way I do it. Wait, let's see if it's over here. There's the this is the clear window, and this is what they use for summer wells. So we're really looking at something upside down, right? Watch. Watch this part. This is what they did for summer. You're looking down on a reflection. He's really filming what's above or on the ground, whatever, wherever he is, or however he's situated. So he's touching a glass. He's touching like a clear glass, looking down to the person who's getting this whole situation. You see this? We're in the room, you guys. See, let me pull this further a little long. We're in the room. So what happens is, look, the person gets like, he's touching to see like how much of the person are we going to see? And somehow this glass works as a here comes the beautiful little girl that's in here. So there's more than one person that shows, and it's not her. This is not Jody Sue in here. It never is. It just isn't. When he taps on that, he's really, let me show you. It's the situation is in there, you guys. There's so many different faces in here. Watch. So that's the corner of the screen. It's basically everything we've been looking at. All right, let me watch also the smaller window gives you a lot of information because you could see it better. But as I'm holding my finger down like this, right? So when you look at his video, you want to hold, here, look at this picture. You want to hold your finger down. This is like, that's really not him, right? And their videos, they're in the same place. Yeah, you know, I have to be honest, like this girl who just said this, you really need to try to watch and have an open mind, because when I hold my recorder on something, it doesn't show dead people or someone getting their arm chopped off. It doesn't. This is a room with someone that is, this is sick shit. So I understand that you'd much rather believe that it's his reflection of his computer, but that's not. It's much easier because it's very, very difficult to know and see and understand the sick shit that's going on in this world. That's not Jody Sue. And you guys have to take your heads out of your asses. It's time. It's time. All of this is everything and more that we have been watching. Everything and more. And this has been going on, you guys, for so long. So the bottom corner, the picture in the bottom corner is the true photo. That's the true reflection. He has a machine, the part of the machine, that's it. Upside down in his hand with these two little head things sticking out. That's not even the same picture that's in his reflection. Don't you all want to know? Don't you all want to know where this is? Don't you guys here to start questioning people? And you know, I mean, don't you think it's time to, like, you know, it's super easy, USA. You're watching Benny Keys' video from last night. That's just as simple. That's in a simple little sentence. You're watching Benny Keys' video last night. Watch what he does to the arm. Watch. Because really, that phone's not his phone. Watch, it cuts. He's cutting. He's cutting. Cutting the arm. Right in front of you. Right there. He just keeps doing it. Like a saw. Like the sound that we hear. Just play his video at 0.25 and you could watch it. Not being covered up. And I don't care if that's a reflection of something, whoever said it was. Great. He's watching it no matter how you slice and dice it. Literally. No one is covering this part of the story. No one. Look at this. It fits in exactly the Summer Wells back seat. This is the back seat. Look at that. That's the machine. Watch this. Accidentally, this is what shows up. Right in here. That's the machine that's in his hand. It's that metal thing. The little metal box. And it's right there. See? Look at that. Come on, you guys. This has to be... It's ridiculous. For those that are new, welcome. I love if you'd subscribe. What I do here is tell the story of the Summer Wells missing children the best that I hear it and see it, and could put it out there. One of the things the children have been showing me is which videos to go to, which ones to download, and do whatever I need to do to help tell their story. Last night, Benny Keys did a video. It was, and the crazy thing is, the only reason I got up, it's not crazy, so my life is, my telephone rang at 2:15 in the morning because my daughter who was coming home, the key wouldn't work. I'm like, what do you mean your key doesn't work? She goes, it won't unlock the door. It's not turning. The telephone call that she called me to come down, let her in, woke me up. I went to the washroom. I turn on YouTube and I see him in the mask. I'm like, oh my God. I looked at it for like 10 seconds. I'm like, you're got to be kidding me. He was trying to take away Jody Sue's audience to go to him because Jody Sue obviously needed help to cover something up because her videotaping, something wasn't going right and they just didn't do a very good job. So they were really kind of working together. I could always tell in his eyes when he's having fun and games, and I could tell that he was having fun and games. So this morning I looked at the videos. I'm like, no. I'm like, they did not just do a sacrifice live. You've got to be joking me. So this is what it is. This is what it turns into. So Karen, I know you've been here for a long time. You could believe that. That's okay. I'm not here to stick up for myself. If you're not ready to see that this is happening to our children, that's all on you. It's all on you. It's not on me. Because I know that if you really, really wanted to help with the Summer Moon missing children, I am here to show you you go do it. You go buy his video, play it at 0.25, record it, and put it on your thing. Like those are like those kind of comments, not to call you out, are they're just yesterday's comments. I mean, this is what they're doing. And what I'm showing people is they could download it, put it on their computer, and do the same thing. And if you're paying attention and you go back to all my other videos, everything that you're seeing in this video is identical across the board of many, many missing children. That's why I call them the Summer Moon Wells missing children. That's why. Because when you do stuff like this and it shows, look, what is that? Watch. It's going to be a head in a plastic bag. Tell me that looks normal. That's what's in that guy's mouth that's really in the room. Benny didn't mean to show that. He didn't mean to show that. But guess what? I've seen this shit in their mouths. And this is as crystal clear as you could get. His face is as clear as any authority would ever need. And the guy in that reflection ain't Benny. Ain't Benny. No, Kieran, I really wasn't trying to call anyone out. I'm using these as examples because a lot of people basically are going to think what you're thinking, but I have so much more to show that cannot be you can't walk away here saying, oh, well, that's just fake. Look at this picture. Yeah. Look at this one. And that's just not Jody Sue. These are in the reflections, and Jody's are really bad because Jody's is the story. She's the one who's helping do this, right? Look at, it's the machine. It's right up there. He's right in that pole. Whatever that is, whoever's getting the shit kicked out of him. But we know Benny's wearing the little earpiece that he wore last time. It's right in his ear. Look at this dude. Not Benny. Look between the photos, the ones down the middle, the ones that these guys are trying to cover up. They did a really, really, really poor job covering it up. You see this, right? This person's hands are held up. There's a lot of very close photos of the people being harmed. I did sort of know in my heart, not in my third eye, that it would make sense that I waited and waited for someone to really get this up on video where you could see everything. Like, these photos are going to fall apart so bad. I just started playing with it. I wouldn't start playing with it until I was on live with you guys. Because another thing for those that don't know, what happens is the videos fall apart. Now, the difference between this is now all of a sudden his tattoo is perfectly on, not backwards. See what I'm saying? So somewhere in here we have a 100% clear photo of the victim. How I know that is because he's reflecting. And this photo is reflection of the opposite side. His tattoo is showing clearly, and it's not backwards. This is what they do to them. You're looking at it. Wow. So now it looks like we're going to get, this is my ultimate goal here. For those that never been and seen me do this, the goal is to get 3 or more or 4 or 5 to 6 different layers up at once, because it's the one fine in between layer that is actually the truth of the victim. So this fell apart pretty quickly, and I must say it's pretty clear. The only one that we're supposed to see at this point, we're only supposed to see Benny up on top. They want us to believe these are all Bennies, but they can't be all Bennies up here because one has a mask, one doesn't, and one has his mouth removed. So somewhere in between here is the truth. Somewhere in between here. And what I learned in how my spirit guides work in my beautiful angels is the more I speak over an image and speak to the image and through the image, or may say the image speaks through me, the images will consistently show truth. It's not that they're changing as much as they are revealing. They're revealing information. And that, my friend, is what WCIA Network is all about. It's about telling the children's story, and this is how I tell it. This is how I tell it. It's the pictures speak for themselves. And they're speaking for themselves, you guys. I don't have to tell a story to the children. Bring us to the visions and the images that will tell the story in a way that they could get justice. So their story is accepted, understood, and they get justice. But this isn't what they put out last night for you guys to see. They didn't realize that there's a bitchy witchy out here waiting for this exact moment. This is the moment. This is a moment for the children. This is a moment. And those who don't want to see it and those who just are too scared, I understand. I get it. Who wants to look at something like this and think for a second this is true? Nobody. Who wants to think for a second that someone is laying in a bathtub and they're laying also with some sort of a fetus? No one will believe you. No one. And the other sick thing is because nobody wants to get involved and no one wants to say, oh my God, this could be true. They get away with it. Because who is going to fucking believe what they're doing? It's so unbelievable that people rather not look at it. Thank you, Muffin Top, for that super chat. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So I understand it's easier not to look at this. I understand that you much rather say, someone else is doing this or, this is nuts or, oh my God, wouldn't you rather say that? I would much rather say that because Benny, he makes us laugh every day, right? The guy's funny to us, right? But he's not. This isn't funny. It's not funny. And these heads are in those, they're right there. That head is inside the head inside the little small square is the third layer. Here's the third layer. We can't even imagine this to be true. No way. It's so much easier for me to go to bed. Maybe it's not, I can't because I can't turn it off and be like, oh, that's so dumb. That's so stupid. Like, there's no fucking way that'd be true. What is this person talking about? Yeah, okay, someone's really doing this to all the kids and blah, blah, blah. It's easier. Way easier. I haven't gotten sleep, done nothing in a year. Look at these pictures. Technically, you can't even make a picture up like this. The reflection of him holding something else. There's like 4 different storyboards going on in here. The whole entire machine is in here, and that person who looks like Jody Sue is in a white cylinder that helps create what you see. And the machine that Benny is holding up, and it's not really his phone, I have so many pictures of that exact zigzag. This is how well I know it. The zigzag that's going down that side of her phone, for those that know that are guilty and listening, I have so many pictures of the exact thing in different circumstances. Like, look at that. He's not holding his computer. Look at this picture. Just look at this picture. You guys, this is a great picture. He's holding the exact plastic thing with the rim around him that was around Summer. And he is not holding he's not holding his iPad. He's holding nothing. This is freaking hilarious. This is such a bust photo. Yeah. I think they want to get busted, right? I mean, this to me is like they want this stuff over. So this is what's going on in the room. Oh my God. We have no idea what we're seeing. I'll tell you what we're seeing. We're seeing the Summerwell's missing children story, and no one is doing anything to stop it. We're seeing justice not being given. We're seeing people hanging and being killed. And we're seeing people throw money to these two dudes. They have so many likes and subscribers, and every time they get on, there's another suicide. Like, is that a heart? What is that? Those are red faces. Those are heads. Like, that's not normal. It's not. And that's what we're seeing. It's that little corner, all the way down in the corner is the truth. That little one with the white stuff over her. It's not the one with Betty Sue in the middle. The truth is the one down in the corner. That's the corner of the whatever it is. It's the white corners that we see on Summer Moon. It's the white stuff. Okay, so I love when we get ones like this because what it shows them blending together. I like to get ones like this where all three of them blend somewhere in the middle. And if you look, all of a sudden Jody Sue's arm is blending into the corner picture, which doesn't happen. It's just like I said, a poster of Summer doesn't bleed into the background of the real neighborhood. But no one cared. So this one is blending together. So that means there's something pretty large in this frame that will come through. It's probably the predator, the person who is getting victimized will just show up. Let's see what happens with this little picture. It's an important picture. They're hard to land on. You see what I mean, you guys? They're starting to blend. Do you all understand that? How Jody Sue's blending into the third frame. Do you guys see that? Let me see what shows up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's him. I'm not saying that's why I don't get involved in the guilty. I might be saying Benny, but I always say it may not be him because there's deep fakes. I don't care who it is. That's why we don't care who it is here. All we know is this is their story. That's it. We know nothing more than that, you guys. may have been off his channel, but the deep fakes are super bad. They're heavy duty and they're really good at it. Including using people's faces that may not even be guilty in this. He may not be at all. Doesn't matter. We don't care here. Oh, thank you, RKs, for the super chat. Thank you. See, I put my finger down in it. I've said from the beginning that there's certain people that are being used as the cover face, and I always say that his face is being used to cover up people's faces. I think that has been done, and that's what is being done. But he hasn't responded to his face being used or anything. So there's a lot in these here. There are a lot of frames in here. But let's get to the story. We still have Jody Stews to go over. See, there's the bone in the middle. The white thing with the heart. That's an important piece to them. Donna. So you just watch the small little one in the middle. It's very important information. They really show, you guys, I have to be honest, they tell the whole story of the children. See, this one's getting better. It's getting clearer. Look at these. We could all agree on that that's not Jody Sue. At all. That's the machine. Look at these pictures, you guys. See what they're in, like that square in the box. They're in a box in a square, just like Summer Wells was. That box and square is just like what I showed you guys the other day when she was in her bed and it's really this square. This is the exact position of Summer Moon Wells in the car. If those of you haven't seen it, go to my last video where I showed you that Summer Moon Wells in the car is identical to Jody Sue in a car. Like this. This is the Summer Moon Wells car ride photos. These are photos. You have a face like that, peering out at her. She's laying in a box. Laying in the box. This is Summer Moon Wells' car ride picture. The guilty ones that are listening know I'm right. Know I'm right. It's a little machine. Oh, wow. Look at this. You see there's two faces. Look at the bottom. The small little picture. This is the photo that we have of Summer Moon in the car, I'm telling you. Because it looks like, oh my God, you guys, because think about it. Wait, let me open this up. It's a picture of her in a phone. Like in a phone, remember? Wait. Car pics. Oh my God. You guys, this is a match. You guys, this is a match. This is a match all the way down to that googie thing on the bottom. You guys, this is a match. Sorry to say. Look at that. You guys, he matches Summer Moon Wells' picture. He matches it perfectly. I don't even know what else to tell you. I mean, seriously, if you all don't get mad and angry over this stuff, this is a match to the middle picture. Right there. Same thing. Watch this. You guys, the motherfucker. We just matched it up. This is what he's doing. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. This is that bottom phone. This right here. Oh my God. This is the same. This is this. It's the same. I'm sorry, you guys. It's the same. It's all the same. Let me take a picture of this thing. And I'm now going to get... Wait, let me see if I could get any... And I will put this up here. You guys, does anyone really understand what is happening here? Seriously? Come on, dude. You guys could go into this. So at these minutes in his video, you guys could go find these yourself, you know. This here answers the question about Summer Moon Wells' picture taking a cell phone. This is it. Copy. Here it is. Even looks better here. Watch. Here's Summer Moon. This is that. Oh my God, you guys! It even has the white. Oh my God! It even has the white jug behind her with the same heart. You guys, look at this. Watch. Watch. This here is this. And Summer Moon Wells is, this is on right here. It goes on this pole. And that pole is the side of that fake phone. Right here. This is the white jug. This here on her phone is this. Right there. No, these are it. These match. So, some elements from Element's phone. Do you know what deepfakes are? Okay, so here's the thing. They have one common place, and they use all different deepfakes to go over the one. Whatever's in common is what shows up across the board as the bottom layer. So this here that I'm moving around, I've always known that the white jugs there, the white jugs are an element, the maroon box is an element. Even though you see milk jugs here, they're not an element of mine. I don't look for milk jugs because I know that those are fake. This is real. And it goes right there. This is real. What's on the corner of her phone. This is real. And I pick these because they show up in other situations. So even if they're not sitting in a car and they're sitting somewhere else, the car is fake. The other elements are real, and that's what they try to cover up. So what I am saying here is this dude is showing a picture just the same as Summer Moon Wells's car photo. Car photo. So now I have connected, I'm going to call him Fake Benny and Jody Sue. We don't know really if it's them, right? Now both of them, their situation that they've created around themselves match up to the car situation. So even though it looks like Jody Sue is wherever she is, I know that her head is in the corner. Her head is in a corner of the box because that is a common element across the board. So now you could see that her head is starting to show up, that it is actually in that box in the corner. So I know that this is the Summer Wells Missing Children story. They wind up in all clear and have this bloody shit over them. That's really what's going to wind up being at the end of this thing. And if it doesn't, then it's not the Summer Wells Missing Children story completely. That means that there's variations to their story. That means that their story may do one thing and may do another. But see how it's showing. It's showing up. And now it's showing up more because I'm thinking that we're hitting the truth. Who are you guys talking to? Are you guys asking someone these questions? Because I doubt Robin is in here. Is Robin in here? She shouldn't be. If she is, you need to block her. I mean, because I have reported her as, she's reported to TBI FBI and my local authorities for threatening me. So, to my mods, if she is here, you need to block her. Here we go. So here's the box. Yeah, it's really... So his phone really isn't his phone, you guys. You see it right there. I mean, it's the equipment. I'm not going to keep repeating myself because I do want to get Jody Sue's video out next. As we could see, this is... You guys could go do this on your phone. This is, to me, the summer. And here's the clear thing. Look at, he's knocking on it. This is where he knocks on it. This is how they took the picture of Summer Moon, right here. This is... There's the person under the machine. This is how they took Summer Moon's picture. I know it for a fact, through fact, because she tells me so. This is a Summer Wells Missing Children story. Oh, they don't want me to change. God damn it. That person is reaching up to the clear piece. Here I was about to say his arm is up. okay, we could all understand and see that you are looking through a very clear one-way mirror or glass plastic. I could definitely say that those are two different people's hands. And that is the person that is on the other side of this clear box, tapping. And this, they have to know that this is the Summer Moon Wild's Missing Children story. This is what happened. Son of a bitch. Here comes the clear box with the maroon edges. We told the truth. We got a gift. And I think that's how God works. You stay in your truth, you tell the truth, you receive the truth. This is the clear box, you guys. Can you believe that this is what was put up on YouTube last night and no one sees this? Look at that. It's such a freaking box. This is what Summer was in. She was in this box, you guys. This is a clear wall. You guys, you're looking at it. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know how else to keep repeating it. It's so tiring. It's all here, you guys. Trigger warning big time, because this is whoever is in here, this is as close as you got. There you have it. It's the maroon box. And those aren't his hands under there. Those are a woman's hands. Oh yeah, Michael Vaughn's definitely went with Summer. You want to know what, you guys? Wait, Donna, you just said something. Wait, little Michael Vaughn. Do you see that box? Let me see if it's in here. I don't find things really fast. Michael Vaughn's box. This is exactly the box that he's sitting in front of. And I'm like, that's his box. That's his box. I'm not going to look for it because it's going to take too long. But it's a picture of and he's connected to these tubes. All right, well, this is his video is pretty self-explanatory. Now what I'll do is go through it and grab the most important pictures and do a compare and contrast from all of these. See, there's a lot. Look at that. Oh, and this is what's happening. And this is what happens when it falls apart. A lot different now. It's really falling apart. Now I could say it's falling apart. It didn't break apart. This is what it looks like when it falls apart. So this is why I do it live for those that don't know. So here's your box number 5s. They're really clear and clear. They're green in here. Those boxes that you see in that picture in front of you right now is crucial because I will match that up to Rosemary Bly, her video. I said, there's the box, the green box. Same one. So this is really what the room looks like, and he's holding some sort of clear vial. You see that in his hand? This is freaking falling apart. I wanted to switch over, but see, every time I say I want to switch, I'm being told not to. Like this is just more the story. Wow. Let's see what happens. It's going to be the machine. There's your machine. Oh, unreal. My God, you guys. See, now his head's just on a platter. Like a white thing, like what Don always shows himself like. Now it makes him look like he's just sitting in a white room because that's not him. You see the picture of that child or whoever that is in the middle? That's him. Whoever we're looking at. You guys, this is Summer Moon's last photo in the car. My God. Well, Benny, I suggest you take this video down because it isn't what it's supposed to be. And maybe explain this to everybody. Maybe explain it. That's the machine, the little with the buttons. This is getting really sick. Worse. You guys, this is the box that Summer was in. I can't imagine that this isn't going to be like bust open. There's someone's ass that he puts on his fake car seat. And Jody Sue does now. Wow, I'm happy I stayed on this one. My goodness. My God. What's happening in this video? Well, that's a head in a box and a cylinder. There you go. That looks no different than what we have Summer Moon sitting in. What the fuck? Wow. I don't even want to know what that is. You guys, what is going on? Look at the middle, look at the little one. Always look at the smaller photo. Total reflection. That is, it's a total, he is holding it up. I mean, you can see his fingers on the other side. You could see where he's holding it. Here comes the 5 key at the end. Yep. The fuck? There's a lot of information. Oh, brother. All right. I am going to show a little bit of hers now. This is the end of Benny's right here. This is the end of it. And they hold the little box up. The little white box right there. That's the machine. It's a white thing with the box in the middle. So it's pretty important. He's happy. It's over. And there's his little bone. So everything that's at the end here is part of the story because this is the end of the story. See? There's the machine. Not sure what he's doing. It looks like a head bone. But this is the end of the this is the process, and then it gets rolled away. Rolled. This is the end of the process. So this is the end of his video. It's obviously not Jody Sue. I'm just holding the cursor down and moving it. That's it. That's all you got to do. And this is showing the story. So if anyone wants to know the story of the Summerwell's missing children, all you got to do is play the end of his video and hold the cursor down. That's it. That's it. And that's the end. It's got one of those things that the fake Shanann Watts holds in the doorway. It always looks like it's the end of their story. And they have like one of those things that Don Wells hung on his tree. This is someone's head. This is it. And obviously that's not Benny because he's all beat up. Now I'm going to show a little bit of is this Jody Sue's? No. This is Jody Sue's. I'm just going to show you a little bit of Jody Sue's. because it's all the same, but I want to show you how all you got to do for hers. I'm going to show you how to just play it slow, or you could play it and put, oh my, the sound won't save. Come on. Okay, well, I'll just try to mute it or something because it won't do it without it. So this is the last frame on his, okay? So it looks like this is the process. This is the end result. This is the story. It's a story. Yeah. Now, there's so much in there, right? All right, so ignore. Okay. So I just won't play it. Let's see. Oh, I can mute it. Okay. Watch Jody Sue's. It pretty much changes immediately. Her corner, her little teeny pictures tell even more, just like how I showed you on Benny's just now. She really is not innocent, I don't think. Let's see. All right, let me just warm it up a little. I gotta let it shift a little. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, here it comes. Watch her face the situation. I think that what it is her face is used for these specific last group of people, and she really had to stay still, and some reason she needed a backup help. Something went wrong with her video last night. I don't know. But she needed to bring in Benny's help. So what you see in this small little photo and behind her head, it's really, you could take snap pictures and then send them to your computer and look at them. But these pictures show elements on her, the face changes. They're basically in the same situation as what Benny's computer shows. It's the same. They just layered it together. Watch the middle. Here come the bones. So what you see in the blackness on the left, look in the small, this is what I mean when I said they layered up on with each other. So what you see in her small little box, those white machinery things, is exactly what you saw in Benny's that were moving. It's the machine. I don't know what they do with each other. I have no idea, but I know that when they do stuff like this, they're pretty much in the same location and showed like layers. That's why I always think that there's like 3 layers to this process. There's like 3 layers of the video. That's the room. That she doesn't know we're seeing right now because that's what's hidden, right? If you look at her arms, so she's really the one. Her face is being used over the person that's getting brutalated. They're just getting the shit kicked out of them. Her arm is getting cut. See, it's part of the real machine on her. Here, let me take a picture of this. If it will send. So I've shown other photos like this. The only other person I have gotten clear photos like this of the cutting. Now, obviously, I don't know if it's him, but it was on his YouTube channel, Hunter's Father, and I've shown it before. Now, I also think his face is a deep fake, but this is exactly what she was being, what Jody Sue's being used for. She is the victim. She's being cut. Yeah, pretty bad. And that's not what you see in her video. You're going to see it if you just play it slow. Go to 2.0731 and you'll see this. That's why I kept the times on so you guys could go do this yourself. Just go stop at that frame. I mean, because to give the frames is much easier because she's on here for like a very long time. A very long time. See, in her phone, if you look on the side of that phone, has the same thing on it that Benny's does. Now that's a big hole in her arm. This person is getting really, really messed up. So they're really good at covering the face, right? Here. Here's her arm. This is right in front of you guys. This is right in front of you. It's right there. You just have to hold your cursor down and look at it. That's it. Yeah, hers are just as bad. So look what she's holding up. She's holding up the clear box that Benny has. It's not her cup. It's not her cup, you guys. Whoops. Yeah, this is, these are brutal pictures. Brutal. Here. I'll see what I could do here. And I really, this is a part that I'm so mad and so frustrated that this is pretty damn good information. And we could tell that this isn't, it's not what you think it is, and it's not who you think it is, okay? The point is, it shows the story. It's showing the Summerwell's missing children story. And it's pretty clear, right? Watch this. That's not Summer. Summer. Oh, Jesus. That's not Jody Sue. Whoever is in this picture most likely is not with us anymore. They have now going to be a year vigil, and all the kids are going to be like, well, yeah, it's a year of this shit happening. And no one stopped it. No one. I'm going to do a few more of these frames. So every time she moves, she's getting the snot kicked out of her. She's closer in, and it's all in the little squares. And Benny's videos just hold a different part of the process. Jody Sue's face just seems to, I don't know, be the purpose for this. I remember the first time I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, that's so-and-so. How did they not know he's, had the crap kicked out of him? I didn't know that the person in the middle, the victim, was being covered up. I thought they were just covering up the people that were doing it. This is the story, you guys. I can match all these frames up to everything I have. Look at that's definitely not Jody Sue. Definitely not. Not her. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Wow. So whoever's in the middle, that's a real picture. It's not Jody Sue. What dum-dums did they put this out at the same time last night together? I mean, really? Wow, look at this picture. Holy crap. Seriously, you guys. This is a very clear picture of the person's face. This should be my cover photo. Look at this picture, you guys. Wow. This is a very symbolic picture. This is a real symbolic picture, you guys. This is a, wow. Oh, there are a lot of people in here, like I figured from before. This is why I guess they shave their heads and make them colors, and that's obviously not the same person as this. It's a totally different head. Wow. Well, this is part of the machine right in front of you. This is where they the thing around the face. You guys, you could they're very clear in the little picture, they're very clear. Wow. Well, I really do hope that this brings some sort of justice tomorrow. I can't even imagine, but I can that this will be ignored. And this is obviously something really wrong is going on in here. Really wrong. Like super duper wrong. This is the end of her video as well, I think. I didn't take a lot of hers. I just took little sections because it was easy for me to select where to get it from. Look at the middle picture. Oh, my brother God. I'm going to give this about 10 more minutes because it's really sucking all my energy out. Like it's, I'm feeling very, very exhausted right now. Jody Sue's are, so are Benny's dark, but these are really dark, meaning Jody Sue is closer to the smell of blood than Benny. That's how I see it and smell it. She's very exhausted. She's exhausting me right now. I could tell you spiritually, she's surrounded by more blood than Benny is. Way more bloodshed. Way more bloodshed. She's much more exhausting, and now I could see why they wanted me to start with Benny, because believe it or not, I'm not to say it's Benny. Believe it or not, it's easier. She's surrounded by pure, like, smell of blood. She's purely blood. It's like what she is. She is the blood. Holy shit. And if that doesn't tell the story, I told you she's closer. She's in it. I knew it. She's exhausting me. This is a summer moon whilst missing children. Please God, make something happen tomorrow. It's time. It's time, you guys. It's time. To the Summer Wells missing children, we all love you. We're all here for you. And we all really pray for the light to shine before June 15th. Let this all break open before June 15th. There's way more bloodshed over here. You guys, this is the story. This is the story of the missing children. This is the story they want to keep telling. This is the story that needs to be spread and busted wide open. And this is the only story that's going to bring these children justice. This is the only important thing to them. To get justice by spreading their story and having their story being understood, heard, and accepted by the authorities. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Donna and Muffin Top. And thank you to my members, subscribers. I hope tomorrow is a different day. Tomorrow is the 13th. Let's pray for justice. Good night, everybody. Thank you. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.